our season's here, and the Shootout announced this week that formerly the Top Gun, the trophy, been won the last 10 years by American Ethanol. Well, it's going to be renamed the Lieutenant Governor's Cup, which I understand there's some history there, but as David Wassinger met with Leah Martin, Myra Coyle, Mark Mawson, and Heather Brown, and they've come to an agreement. The Lieutenant Governor is going to be involved, and so pretty cool to see, and I think that gives the Shootout some real good notoriety and namesake at the state level that it probably already had, but at a higher level.
Yeah, it's apparently this nostalgic move of naming what was the Top Gun, the Lieutenant Governor's Cup thing, is a nostalgic move, has roots in the mid to late 90s, where the Lake of the Ozarks Shootout was branded as Lieutenant Governor's Cup between 96 and 98. So after nearly 3 decades, Lake of the Ozarks Shootout Lieutenant Governor Cup is alive once again. This is the statement put out by the Shootout people. Lieutenant Governor David Wassinger proud to announce that the winner of the annual Lake of the Ozarks Shootout, largest unsanctioned boat race in the country, will once again be awarded the Lieutenant Governor's Cup. This Wassinger guy is a big fan of the lake. We saw him at the Conventioner and Business Bureau's dinner a few weeks ago. He was the main speaker there, and he was all fired up. He was happy to be there, man.
And then the Grand Marshal in the St. Patty's Day Parade just a week later. Then he has the lake dignitaries to his office. I mean, so yeah, I think the Lake of the Ozarks, it's always been on people's radar, but now you're seeing things progress really, really fast. And with our Lieutenant Governor and even Governor Kehoe, if you remember, Governor Kehoe's been a big advocate of tourism in Lake of the Ozarks the last 8 years. So now that he's the governor, I mean, I think this all bodes well for the Lake of the Ozarks. But I wonder, one thought is, like, the Top Gun's a huge deal in the Shootout, right?
Yeah.
And 10 years in a row, the final 10 years that it was called the Top Gun, American Ethanol has it, right? So no one is ever going to win the Top Gun trophy again. American Ethanol goes out on top with 10 consecutive. And they'll be gunning for this year's Lieutenant Governor's Cup, along with Spirit of Qatar. We'll tell you more about that in the coming weeks.